Wake up, wake up.
Hey, man, hey. We here, man. Wake up, galore. I am AR galore. I'm American podcaster, songwriter, creative captain. You know, I'm in love with coming up with things that I thought about years ago. Now that I have the tools to make a lot of my ideas come to life.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I feel like everybody should treat themselves one time in life and attempt, beg God to let you bring one of your ideas. I don't care how weird, how wacky, how off cuff it is, to like see it come to life one time.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's something beautiful. Whether it's an event that you just always wanted to do, whether it's a movie that you always wanted to try, whether it's a video, it's a song you always wanted to make. Even if you think that you're not talented enough, try to find somebody to do it. What happened to those people that would write songs? They couldn't sing, so they found a singer, and then they tried to get them to sing it. They set up a studio, and they had that singer to come out. You know, it's people that's waiting for other people like that. It's a lot of us in the world that just want to do something new. But there's a lot of us that realize that new thing that we think we want to do, it been done. It just haven't been done since. There's an art, there's a beauty to certain things. Creatively, I am speaking. That you need somebody else's expertise. I don't think it's wrong if you want to hear a song is in your head, but you're not a rapper or you're not a singer. So you write the song.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And then you find a producer. You get the studio ready. And you find the artist that can bring this song to life. Not AI. I'm telling you, it's going to feel different. The process is going to feel different. That's what AI takes from you, the process. It's not AI slamming. I don't know much about it to slam it and not use it from time to time. You know, AI is like a little drink. I have some from time to time, but I don't recommend you have it all the time. It's something about that time that you put into something. Bro, if you look at, and I'm going to start back posting them. If you look at our old podcast episodes, you see how gritty we was. You see how unprofessional we was. You see how the sound sounded bad. I interviewed Michael Montana twice. And you know the second time when I went independent,
wake up,
bro, I love the aesthetic, bro. I love the vibe. You gave me the best energy. He was like, but bro, that audio gotta be right. And I understood him. And I went back to my team and we figured it out. And we met another hiccup and we figured it out. But I'm telling you, it's magic in the figuring it out part. It's magic in that part. So what's the saying? The journey is more important than the destination. In like what I'm talking about, the journey is more important than the destination. You learn so much about yourself. You learn more about yourself. So, you know, get creative. Stop just sitting on that idea. Try to get it to the world. Don't worry about the money. Sometimes the money comes in inspiring somebody else to do something bigger.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, the bread feel good. But the dopest thing is when somebody bump into you and you say, bro, you doing your thing. And they say, bro, you know what started me on this path? You. And you be like, word? I did it? What? That's $1 million right there, nigga. I'm telling you, Be Elevated Coffee. It's the finest of mushroom coffee. Smooth. Create a beautiful day.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You don't have legs? It gives you the vibes you need. Be Elevated Coffee. Sip responsibly. Be elevated. Anywho, I have a theory. Should I say a theory? I have an idea. Should I say an idea? Put it like this. I'm interested in the dynamic between the hood nigga and the street nigga, right? And a lot of my people keep telling me to stop using the word nigga. I just love that word nigga. It just means a lot to me, but I get it. So the street dude and the hood dude, right? The street dude and the hood dude. Now, the street dude moves the fastest, see the world the quickest, mature faster. And I would say develop a sense of survival skills. The hood dude develop an interesting perspective. Becomes huge thinkers. Most hood dudes I know, bro, when you ask them a question, they'll go somewhere else with it. They view the world interesting. And I want to dive into why. Because one thing about the hood dude is the hood dude see everything. The hood dude don't participate because they also see the down part of the game that comes with the good part of the game. The hood dude seen when you was up, and the hood dude was the first person to realize when you was falling off. Before you realized it, the hood dude be knowing like, bro, that nigga slipping. See, the street nigga hit the streets and run. Street niggas be the ones that see the world before you do. They be like 18 in Florida. The street niggas always gonna have money and you don't know how. They can get $1 now. They can't keep that motherfucker, but they can get $1. Now, the hood dudes can keep a job. So they always gonna have money coming in, whether it's a lot, whether it's not. They understand stability. Like, they understand how important it is to have a car or to know how to move around. They establish quickly, too, routines. Like, routines that keeps them in order, because order becomes important in them. See, the hood nigga don't really go nowhere. The hood nigga don't really see the world. It takes a woman to get the hood nigga to see the world. Here's why. The hood nigga so close to the streets, without the streets protection, that they don't want to go near the streets because, again, streets are dangerous. Most of the time, the hood niggas become the pawns for the street niggas. If the street niggas can't get to this nigga, that nigga, they gonna knock your head off for what they need to get back in the game. Right? So the hood niggas become, in a way, a pawn in the jungle, in the concrete jungle. So they develop paranoia, which makes them even more don't want to go nowhere. They don't see the world. They become very small-minded with a huge perspective. Have you ever met somebody that's small-minded with a huge perspective? Bro, that would drive you crazy because they don't have the time or the know-how to research what they think is right. And they don't see your side because they ain't been nowhere. They ain't been nowhere to change their position to have a different perspective. They stuck. They know everybody's business. They know how, what, and when a situation happened. But they can't figure out how to get out of their bubble because it's polluted with fear. And to my street niggas, the ones that mature faster, the one that see everything from what it is, because street niggas, it's a real crazy word. Street niggas, well, I don't want to use the P word, but they look at everything like prey. Like, what can they get from it? The hood niggas look at everything like, almost like they're watching a show. Like, they don't include themselves in nothing. These dynamics become problems, especially if they siblings. These two issues become huge in the community. Especially when these two types of people become successful. Don't let the street dude get successful. Don't let the hood dude get successful. They become more of a rival than the opposite race. It's interesting because the hood dude is always going to be looked at as the house nigga. And the street dude is always going to be looked up as the troublemaker. Now, you got to understand, that's some pastors that are street niggas. Street dudes is not always in a negative light, bro. Street dude just means I make my money from the streets. I be out there moving. Street dude means I make my own schedule up. I don't want to clock in. I don't want to go to that job. No, I want to do what I do, bro. A street dude can be a dude that sells shirts. A street dude can be a dude that paint. We always think about his drugs. It's not always drugs. A street dude can be that pastor, bro, that go and give people word and somehow, some way leave about $50 a day. Bro, street dudes is not just the niggas selling the drugs, bro. Street dudes is niggas that make their money in the streets. However, I'm telling you, we was always running around, bro. Growing up, looking back, I realized how these street niggas was living. Bro, the mechanics, them be street niggas. They stay at their mama house, but they'll be gone for about 5 days. They finna come back with some money. And they don't gotta sell drugs. Like, the street culture is not just about drugs. Yes, it helped. It helped that industry blow the fuck up. That's the issue. Because all of it will be surrounded by drugs. But again, I said it earlier. You got pastors that are street dudes, man. They be in the streets. They be pushing people. I'm going to paint a picture of how that street pastor move. He always walking, or he always driving in places where he don't stay at, so he can bump into somebody, so he can tell them about, the congregation. You know what I mean? Hey, we got about 45. You know what I mean? We got a couple people. Boom, 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 boom. That's his hustle. He ain't doing that illegal. He ain't breaking no laws. He just in the streets trying to make something else work. But I'm telling you what he's not going to be. He's not going to be on somebody else's job when the time is dictated. And listen, there's nothing wrong with the hood nigga. I'm a hood nigga. It took a woman to get me on a plane. It took a woman to get me to understand what vacation is. I didn't know what vacation was. I didn't understand the anatomy of vacation. Like, vacation ain't something I do. Like, baby, we had to go on a vacation. What you mean a vacation? Where? I know you got PTO time. Bro, listen. My girl, who's now my wife, put me on PTO time. I'm like 23 years old, and she mentioned PTO time. And I was like, PTO time? Paid time off? I went to my front office. Hey, do I have any PTO time? She said, you got a lot of PTO time. You better use it. You know they don't roll over in the next year. I said, do tell. I ain't know this. And look. Let me show you how the hood nigga work. So I started using my PTO time to sit at home. Then my girl had to put me on game. No, you put your PTO time on, we go get a plane ticket, and we go somewhere different. I'm like, why would we go somewhere different? I pay rent here. Why I can't stay here? She like, because you need to change the scenery. And I'm like, dawg, I get it. You come back from that vacation, you work differently. Your perspective change. Because them niggas don't move like how your niggas move. See, that's how most hood niggas elevate. They got to get a woman that's not in the hood. And they'll be the women that question everything you do. Bro, why you eat at Checkers every night, bro? Oh, shoot, because such and such. Man, bro, you can do the bow. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a hood nigga got to break his routine to be great. That routine that was set, that was for protection or that was out of paranoia, which feeds into the survival skill method. Because that's how we survive. Routine. Don't step outside yourself. Don't get caught lacking. You feel what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all niggas that don't know what I'm talking about. Like, what you mean routine? Like, it's simple. You in the hood, bro. Right outside your door, the trap. You switching up routines can be leaving your window up. I'm telling you, this happened, bro. This happened to me. I switched up a routine. My brother used to always tell me, lock that door, lock that window before you leave. But he started jumping through the window. And again, just throwing off your routine, you left a window open. You know hood niggas sleep with the window up. And when somebody crawl up in there, robbed you blind, didn't they? You feel what I'm saying? Like, routine keeps that hood nigga straight. Lock them cars. Lock your doors. And you know that passenger side, you got to lock manually. Hey, fucking up the routine can be, you know what I mean? Now you somebody payday. This sound crazy to you, but I'm telling you, bro, somebody going through this right now, bro. Routine is everything. But sooner or later, you have to break that routine so you can grow. You have to do something different and stop doing what you've been doing so you can do something new. Oh, that was a bar. Now to my street niggas, understand this. It's not the money why the street niggas is the street niggas. It's the thrill. See, street niggas want to eat what they kill. Nobody else understand that mindset. A street nigga want to eat what he kill. He get off on the flip. Bro, you can take a man. I need street niggas that probably don't even be on social media, but they have burner accounts. I'ma find y'all niggas. Tell me if I'm lying. A street nigga can tell you the exact number he make, right? And he can over exaggerate it. You can time it by 2 and say, I'm gonna pay you this amount to sell cosmetic to old white women. I bet you that nigga do it for 6 months and quit. I bet you he do it to flip another pack. Have y'all ever seen a successful rapper be at the top of their game and then somehow, some way they end up arrested for flipping a pack? And you be like, nigga, you making a lot of money. And then somebody says, I'm like, man, you got to keep the streets happy. No, bro, it's the feel. Bro, I see it. It's the thrill. Like, nigga, I took this and flipped another pack. And bow, got that back. And that nigga probably don't even care about the money. It's just the point I had to get back out here to still shoot down something. Because I like to eat what I kill. That's different than a nigga like me that want to eat it packaged up. It's different. I'm telling you, it's different. And I understand it. It just don't work for me. But a street nigga cannot, bro. A street nigga, bro. I love seeing street niggas at work. They be so aggravated. Them street niggas be so aggravated, bro. Everything feel like a prison to them. Everything feel like a prison to them if they can't do what they want to do. That's why street niggas don't be liking to get married. If they can't, the whole thrill is doing what you want to do. That's the thrill of it. Street nigga disappear, nigga. Trap be bunking. That nigga leave for 4 days with somebody in Alpharetta and come back like, what's up? Like it's the next day. Street dudes live like that. Hood dude don't got time for that. Hood dude can be making front of the office money. But why would I disappear for 4 days and nobody don't know? My mama don't know. Hood niggas like that mess up the routine. The routine is what's important to the hood nigga. Cause that's what made him get to wherever he's at that he calls successful. It's the routine. Here's the thing about the street nigga. We switching. The street nigga is fascinating. The world is just fascinated by the gangster. Cause deep inside, we all want to be gangster. Deep inside, we all want to be that street nigga. Every great street movie, niggas that's not in the streets have watched it repeatedly. I bet you my brother's a street nigga, right? I bet you my brother never seen Blow. I'm not a street nigga. I seen Blow like 1,000,000 times. And you know my favorite part of Blow? It's the scene where the money coming in and the montage. What's your favorite part of Scarface? Style line, I know you want to say this. Say hello to my little friend. No, everybody's favorite part is the montage scene. Push it to the limit. Limit. That's everybody fight. That's when he was thriving. The tiger in the back. In the city. That's everybody's favorite part. Because we like when it's moving. We like how it looks. We like how it feels. That's what I'm saying. Like, the street nigga is fascinating, bro. A great story of 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz said he was popping. He was popping in the streets, though. He ain't nothing on the charts. So he was popping. This when he was putting out Codeine Cowboy, and he was really getting in. This is before he signed to Kanye, right? He said He went to do something with Pharrell, who he was meeting at the first time. And Pharrell told him Jay-Z was a fan. And somehow, some way, Jay-Z wanted to meet him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to stop there. Nothing else is important. I'm going to stop there. Jay-Z wanted to meet because that street energy. Jay-Z wanted to know that street energy. Niggas getting fascinated by that street. Let a rapper come out and he's hard. Nigga, the richest nigga in the world gonna want to meet him. Because they ain't fascinated with that, like with that mindset. They fascinated with that I take this from this and make that just to flip it again. Niggas love how Dame be talking. Niggas love when Dame talking that boss talk. Yeah, I'm gonna flip a pack. I'm gonna do it. Him flipping a pack is him trying to sell a script to BET or something. That's what he's called, flipping a pack. But it's just the terminology that we love. He ain't literally still in the streets. He's not literally, I'm confident. He's not literally talking about flipping a pack right now, a live drug pack. He's talking about making something out of nothing. I'm about to take this role, find somebody to play it, get this movie, package it up, and try to get it on BET, syndicated. That's flipping. Hood dude, broke dude. Which one are you?